What's up, guys? We have some standard action for you today. I am playing Jeskai tokens. It's just a 4.0 list I found that was relatively cheap, and it's been doing pretty good. Um, I'm probably even as far as like daily two-mans go, but I haven't really been playing it long, and these are just some warm-up games, and then we'll probably do some daily two-mans. Alright, so here we're gonna start off with Skyland because we're looking for spells pretty much, and that's about as specific as we're getting. We really want to find like a Jeskai Ascendancy. If we're playing against Esper Dragons, this could be pretty bad for us. These matchups can be pretty rough. I have only been playing this deck for less than a week now, so I might not be the best at it, but I have a good idea of what I need to do in some matchups. So it looks like we're just playing straight blue-black. So here we don't get anything by playing forward except for a bigger Jeskai, or to make Jeskai charm, or to secure the way, so I think it's better to scry and keep the tap lined up. We want this. So we're playing against Esper Dragons. He might not have Bile Blight in the main. This could be wrong here, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so I don't think we just jam Jeskai Ascendancy here. I think that would be wrong. He's probably going to go for an Anticipate no turn. He's got 7 cards in hand. I mean, if we're playing against Esper Dragons, he could Scorn with a Dragon, and that'd be really bad, because Jeskai Ascendancy is pretty much how we're going to win this game. So we're just going to probably slow roll it. Probably shouldn't. Should probably be maximizing my mana each turn, because even if he counters it, then like next turn if I draw an untap land, I can play Treasure Cruise. Yeah, see, because like, since I didn't jam it last turn, like, you pretty much, you have to do it eventually. So I should have just done it last turn, because in this turn I could have like end of turn secure the waste for 3, and then I could have hit him for 12. We'll see. We're just gonna go to combat first, because it's always bad to play stuff pre-main phase. So yeah, I mean, we're just gonna go ahead and go for it. It's probably gonna get countered. Yeah. It's good to note that he didn't have Solemgar score in his hand, because he already... Well, actually, it's probably better that he didn't play the Scorn, because he's using all his mana this turn. Is he just gonna jam Ojitai here? Okay. Mystic Monastery. That's interesting. So then before he hits, we will attempt to put this on top of his deck. So then he has to have like another counterspell before he activates. Yeah. And then this turn we should be able to cruise. Hopefully. Unless he has another one. And if he does, like, good job. Ooh, well here's something interesting. So I could kill his Ojutai, or I could attempt to kill his Ojutai. Yeah, I think that's alright. Esper Dragons is just a rough matchup in general, so see if he has another counterspell. He did just hit with that Ojutai, so I would assume he does. Foul Tongue Invocation, targeting me. Which is fine. Because at least I know he doesn't have counterspells. So this next turn I'll probably Treasure Cruise. Oh, because he has like 8 Ojutais. That makes sense. Couldn't find a counterspell, so he found another Ojutai. God, this deck is insane. His deck is insane. Mine's just like a deck. So many secure wastes. Excuse me. So I'm sure we lose this matchup. You can counter that, it's for 1. Okay. Just making sure I'm using use of my mana. He is gonna dig, which is fine because I'm going to do this in response. Because he can't have. Well, he could have a counterspell, but it's very unlikely. And then I'm gonna Wild Slash him, so I can attempt a Treasure Cruise next turn. I guess he could have Crux, so it might have been a poor play on my part. Yeah, it doesn't matter if I deal 2 damage to his face. I'm just gonna counter this. Yeah. That should be game. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I have. I mean, he knows I'm playing Cruise. I just want to see if there's any way I can get out of this. I have a white available, so we'll do this. Well, I mean, that gives me a turn, at least. Okay, well, let's see if we can do anything with this. Have another one. Oh, yeah. That card's really good too. I've heard. It doesn't kill me immediately though, which is relevant. So now the question is do I Narset here to try to net a card? Let's see. Oh, he gets to untap. He probably has Counterspell. So I can deal 6. I can Narset. I die in 2 hits. So if I Narset, I can make 3 tokens. If I get Jeskai Charm, I can. I mean, I guess he has Counterspell though. So it'd probably be better to Narset Stoke him. Hit him for 8, 10, 11, and try to draw another Stoke. And hope he doesn't have Counterspell. We'll see. This might actually be a very bad line, strictly because of the fact that I'm giving him more information about my deck. Yeah, could be. Well, I mean, we'll find out. If I can stick an early Narset against him, though, I can win. Actually, yeah, I probably shouldn't have played Narset here, because that's how I'd probably win game 2 on the play. Yeah. So I have 8 damage in my hand. I haven't played against a lot of Esper Dragons except for in, like, the tournament practice room. Like, in 2-mans, I usually play against, like, random decks. I didn't draw anything that can kill him. So that's 3, and then I can put him to 4. I needed to draw exactly a Stoke and have him on no counterspell. See, that would be kind of crappy if you did that and it was like a misclick. So I want the fodder. I need Disdainful Stroke, so counter Ojitai, counter... Yeah, just counter and then kill his dragons. I think boarding out Narsets, or boarding out a Narset might be good. Because I don't know, all his spot removal is really bad against me, but I don't know if he keeps in Hero's Downfall strictly because I showed him the Narset. So if I side out Narset completely, I think I keep it as a 1-up, because if I side her out completely, it could be really bad if he sided out all his downfalls, whereas it has a lot more upside if he sided out his downfalls just because he only saw the 1 Narset. This is pretty bad. Like, honestly, I probably shouldn't keep this hand, but I think I'm going to. It's kind of a trap hand, but I have all my colors, so if I draw any land, I can play Ascendancy. And I think I have to stick the Ascendancy in order to beat him. So, like, I just have to hope I draw a land here. So, So just for the record, note that this is a mulligan, but I'm going to keep it strictly because I'm kind of like, unless I replace Jeskai Ascendancy and then Outburst with exactly land, nothing, I don't think I have a good chance of winning this game. I have one more draw phase to draw this land, but I have Stroke, which is going to help a little bit. So I drew the land, unfortunately it's tapped. I needed untapped land there. Anticipate. He might be looking for a land drop. He might have kept like a 2-land hand on the draw with Anticipate and, I don't know, Bioblight maybe? Drown in Sorrow. Ashiok. Wow. I didn't expect that. That's 3 lands. So we will go red, white, blue, and we're gonna jam this. Attack him with all of them. Oh god, unattack. Because at this point I'm only keeping on, like, you know, at parity. Like next turn I might be able to just kill Ashiok. So I didn't know he'd bring an Ashioks against me, because I can actually put up quite a bit of a clock. We'll go ahead and blue, red, white. Put it on the stack. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna discard my 4th copy of Jeskai Ascendancy. So yeah, that was kind of bad. I'm really surprised he brought in Ashioks. And I'm only doing this strictly because if I draw an untapped land and like a good spell, I could cast it. I'll discard Narset. Discard Temple of Triumph. That's fine. If I draw something that I can cast, I can actually kill him next turn. Oh, okay, well that helps. Because this will let me loot twice. So now I think the pressure's on to just kill him next turn. So we'll just loot away the counter spells. In the land if I draw another one. So I'm going to play a land. Or no, I'm not. I'm going to tap that for blue, white, red. I'm going to play a 3rd copy of Jeskai Ascendancy and hope I draw a spell off of this. Hopefully it's a Stoke at least. Yes. Secure the Waste is fine. Battlefield Forge is not fine. Tap a white. I will play a Secure the Waste. That's fine. I'm looking for like let's see. Well, they become 6/6s, so yeah, he's dead. That's actually pretty easy. I want a treasure cruise though, so okay. Man, that is rough. I mean, he was cut off white. I don't know if he's like, if this is like a brew with like a light splash, or what it is. But yeah, that was actually the Stanful Stroke was good that game. I felt kind of helpless at first, but I don't know if he's gonna try to win off of Ashiok now. This is kind of like the hardest part is sideboarding for game 3. I'm going to be on the draw, and I won't keep a sketchy hand this time. Last time I kind of got sort of rewarded for it. He didn't play Thoughtseize, he had Ashiok, he played a Crux, which is good for Disdainful Stroke. I think since he's on the play, he sides out. Actually, on the play, I think Ashiok's better. But since I ignored Ashiok that game and just killed him, I wonder if he's gonna take that into consideration. Um, I think, just in case, I'll take out one in Hostilities, and I'll bring in... We'll do like a Wild Slash. The reason I'll bring in Lightning Strike here is because either way, Wild Slash is going to be alright. I would rather have a cheaper loot effect if I have Ascendancy out. So I think that's it. So I can't keep this hand, even though it has this card in it. Oh, wow, I can't keep this hand either. I really want to mulligan down to 5, though. We'll see, like, now I'm kind of in this boat where it's like I shouldn't keep this hand because I didn't keep the first hand, even though this card has one less card in it. So, like, if I was going to keep this, I might as well have kept my opening hand. But I still have Jeskai Ascendancy. I have a Scryland. I mean, you get a draw card, you get to look at a card. So, let's see, draw a card, look at a card, put it on the bottom, see a new card. It's 3 cards before my second land. Nah, I can't keep it. I mean, I can keep this. This is terrible against him, but it's whatever. Temple of Triumph. Don't think Jeskai Charm's what I'm looking for. I really want to find Ascendancy. Or an untapped land would be nice. Excuse me again. I don't know if you can hear those over the microphone or not. Play this. So this game's looking pretty bad for me, strictly because I've got really nothing going on for me. It's their turn of the game. I mean, he can't Bile Blight me, that's always good. Well, I mean, he might have it. He might not. I think the best thing to do is just rerun this out here and see if he has the counter spell. Because he might think I'm trying to bait him into countering it. But I guess if he has double counter spell, that doesn't matter. Yeah. That was actually bad. Shouldn't have done that. Thoughtseize. Yeah, that's fine. Like, not fine as in good, but fine as in, like, it's 2 damage to him. So that's that. So he has something in his hand he doesn't want me to counter, and he probably has, like, Drowning Sorrow or something. Ooh, he missed a land drop. Yeah, we'll top that. It's not, like, the best card I could draw. But, I mean, if I can hit him for 2, and then if he you know, doesn't do anything, I get him for 5. So he drew next another black source. For 3. That's fine. Yeah, we are definitely on the losing end of this game. I think outside of a resolved in our set, this game's gonna be pretty bad. So he plays an Ojitai. I'm just gonna go ahead and secure the waste now. White. Because if I draw like a Jeskai Charm, I actually just kill him outright. I didn't. And I gotta keep something back. He's gonna block a soldier token, yeah, so he has a Bio Blight. He's probably looking for a counter spell. I mean, I guess he could have a second Ojitai and play it as a blocker. Or it was 3 lands. Yeah, undo. I have to try it, right? Ooh, nice. He does not have a counter spell. Red, white, blue. Ooh, what is he doing? He's gonna dig through time in response. I actually don't understand why he's doing it in response. I guess it doesn't matter if it's in response or at end of turn because I'm tapped out. Oh, I'm not even tapped out. So yeah, it's actually kind of weird. Because he's like, because that would be like, now I'm giving you free reign to do whatever you want. Unless he has Utter End right here. Drawing a spell would be nice, but I probably won't draw one. Yeah, he has Bio Blight. Drown Sorrow. Crux Fate. Yeah. Actually, right there, it's incorrect to tap your Mystic Monastery. That's alright, though. Yeah, so I have to draw, like, something really good. He's played Scorn, Negate, Scorn, so he probably has a counterspell. Yeah. So, I mean, game 3 was alright. Game 2 was really good. I think he took out the Ashioks, for sure. So, red, red. Oh, that's actually cancel. I have to try to kill this just to give me an extra turn. I mean, I'm sure he has a counterspell, but it doesn't matter at this point unless it kills it. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna dig in response. So If he draws the counterspell, I'm pretty SOL. If not, then, I mean, I have a chance, right? There's that. That was kind of a slow roll. Alright, well, probably was gonna lose that game regardless. Ooh, that'd be nice. So yeah, that was a warm-up game. We've still got some more coming, and I don't know. Jeskai Tokens has been really strong. That was kind of a rough matchup. So any of the black decks, they have the Bile Blights, they have Drown in Sorrows. A lot of decks have been playing that online because Jeskai Tokens has been doing pretty well. Like a lot of 3-1s, a lot of 4-0s. That's kind of the reason why I made it. Um, it was pretty cheap, all in all. Like if you get a Jeskai Ascendancy, most decks can't beat you. But if you don't get Ascendancy, a lot of the matchups are kind of grindy, and all you have to do is bide time, find a Ascendancy, cruise once, and then you win. Well, I mean, that's how it feels. So, anyways, I'm gonna get started on another video. Unfortunately, couldn't win that one, but it was pretty close game three. I should have mulliganed more aggressively game one. I I could see an argument for keeping the 7 card hand on game three, but realistically, I mean, like, I think my 6 card hand was better than my 7 card hand, but just for the simple fact that had I mulligan the first hand, there's no way I should keep the second from a logic basis or like any sort of basis. It would be like counterintuitive, it would be counter logic, it would be counter everything. Anyways, guys, I am going to get started on another video. I'm going to try to bring a lot more content as far as summer is concerned. I was going to be taking an online class, that's why I didn't start recording. But that was really expensive and I couldn't afford it. So now I'm going to dedicate that time that I'd have to record videos. And I'll be playing a lot of Jeskai Tokens all summer. Depending on how work goes, I might pick up a few other decks. But it wouldn't be anything expensive. It'd be stuff like Mono Black, Mono Red. Um, Maybe like a Mardu deck or something. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. Anyways, you guys have a great day. I'm going to start another video.